students. Today we are going to learn an important and interesting topic which is very much needed for our life. Let's start the topic with a skit.
It's enough.
Water, please give me the water. I'm so thirsty. Please give me water.
Hey, hi.
Hi, please give me water. I'm so thirsty.
Wait, let me find. Do you have water?
No.
Do you have water?
No.
Do you have water? Hey.
No, it doesn't have any water.
Oh, please, if anyone have water, she's so thirsty. Please. Hey, here.
Thank you very much. Let God keep you very healthy till 100 years. Thank you.
Don't waste water. She filled her thirstiness.
We have learned the importance of water. It's important for us all to drink. Do only human need water?
No.
Plants, animals, human, every living organism need water. So here I invite Apeksha to say a story of thirsty crow.
There once was a crow which is flying in the air. It was so thirsty, so it is searching for the water everywhere. But it does not find the water. Once it found a water in a pot, but the water is so little. It is very down. So it made a plan. It took some stones and put it in a pot, and the water came up. And the crow drank the water and flew away very happily. Thank you.
Children, you must have learned when you were small. एक कौवा प्यासा था,
एक कौवा प्यासा था,
जग में थोड़ा पानी था,
जग में थोड़ा पानी था,
कौवे ने डाला कंकर,
कौवे ने डाला कंकर,
पानी आया ऊपर,
पानी आया ऊपर,
कौवे ने पिया पानी,
कौवे ने पिया पानी,
खत्म हुई कहानी.
खत्म हुई कहानी.
So we understood that plants, animals, human beings, all living organisms need water. So let us learn about the importance of water. Water, a precious resource. What are the importance of water, children? One by one you can say. One by one. First bench, drinking. Second bench,
Washing the cloth.
washing clothes. Third bench,
Cooking.
cooking.
Washing utensils.
Washing utensils. Next,
Bathing.
bathing,
Cleaning.
cleaning,
Brushing.
brushing.
Drinking.
For all animals also.
Yes.
Right.
Swimming.
Swimming, very good. Boys,
Floor cleaning.
floor cleaning.
Plant.
Watering the plants, very good point.
Plant.
We need to prepare anything, we need water. It is used in industries also. I invite another group to depict the amount of water availability on the earth. Do we have so much of water? Children, we know that 3/4 of the earth is covered by water. But can we use all the water? No. Let us learn how much water is available for our use through a small skit by our 7th students.
Assume that this bucket contains 20 liters of water. This water presents all the water present on the earth.
If we transfer 100 spoons of water in it, it represents the total fresh water on the earth.
If we transfer 30 spoons of the water from this mug to this glass container, it represents the usage of underground water.
It's can liquid and used in borewell also.
1/4 of water represents the lakes and rivers of the water present in the earth. It's the only fresh water level in the earth. 1/4 of earth.
So have you understood how much of water we are getting? We are getting very less water for usage. Water which are fit for usage is very less. Remaining most of the water are in the form of salt water which are not fit for domestic use. So we need to save water. Thank you.
Where is the water? Where is the water? Which I have poured here?
Hey, I am here. We are here. We are evaporated. We are sunset and become a cloud.
Hey, I also contributed to form clouds. Excess water in me is removed by the process of transpiration. You can observe this here. Clouds condenses to form rainfall. This process is called precipitation.
So there is lightning and thunder. Raindrops are falling.
Ice cubes. It is very cold. It is the solid form of water. I want to show it my little brother. Oh, it is melting. It is liquid form of water. Oh, it is melted. I can't hold it.
Hey, where is the water? Oh, it is evaporated by the process called evaporation.
What are the children which they are The solid form of water is the ice form. Liquid form is the water which is commonly available, and the gaseous form is the water vapor.
Oh, where the water is going on? Yes, it is going on here. Water is flowing in stream, in the river, in the lakes.
Oh, we have seen now different sources of water. What is the primary source of water, children? Rain. And this rainwater goes to the land. It enters the ground as groundwater, which we can use it by digging borewell. The surface water runs off and then joins in the oceans, rivers, ponds, lakes, streams, etc. Right, children? Here we'll do a small activity. You can all do this along with me. To know the size, ocean is the very big water body. Keep your hand and show how big the ocean is. Very big. Ocean is the biggest water body, which is having salt water. Then comes the sea. Sea also contains salt water. Then rivers. Rivers have fresh water. Then lake. Lake is surrounded by land. Then small water body is pond. Pond is less than half acre. Lake is more than 1 acre. So shall we do it in reverse, children? Smallest one, pond, lake, river, sea, ocean. Understood, children? Yes. Learn about the skit which they have demonstrated. The skit which they have demonstrated was water cycle. Here we can see, children, rain falls down and then it seeps into the ground called groundwater. The surface runoff water goes and joins the sources of water. Then the water over the surface of the earth evaporates from the plants. The excess water transpires, goes and forms the clouds. The clouds formation is called condensation. And when the clouds become heavy, they fall down in the form of rain. And along with the rain, there are some small pieces of ice cubes are also there. You can see the ice cube which has fallen from the rain. Right, children? Okay. Children, let us learn water cycle in detail. We can see the clouds is speaking. Clouds condense to form rainwater. In the clouds, see what is happening here? When the sun shines, water over the surface of the earth and from the water bodies evaporates, and we call this process as evaporation. Water turns into the water vapor called gas due to sun's heat, and we call this process as evaporation. And the next step, what happens? Let us see, children. So after all this water goes up, these water joins together to small water droplets, water vapor. When they come together, they join and then they become small water droplets. You can see these water vapor join to small water droplets and become clouds. This is called condensation. And the next step, after the cloud formation, these clouds remain together for a while. So after some time, what happens when the cloud particles move due to the air, the molecules in the cloud move, and you can see they are sticking with each other. When they stick with each other, they fall down as rain because of the weight. When they become heavy, they fall down as rain. You can see how the clouds are forming the rain droplets. Can you see, children? So in this way, clouds form rain and slowly clouds become small and diminishes. Then the rain comes back to Mother Earth. It comes to oceans, comes to lakes, it enters as groundwater, it seeps as groundwater, it increases the water table and then it waters the plants. Plants are very happy getting this water. So let us once again quickly revise the steps. The first step is evaporation, changing of water into water vapor. The second step is condensation, changing of water vapor into water droplets. Then the third step is precipitation. Precipitation. Okay, and this is called collection. This is called collection, that is collecting the rainwater. Oceans and lakes collect the rainwater where they are falling. Right? Again, it helps in contributing to the water cycle. Can we also collect the rainwater? Yes. Can we also keep the rainwater? Yes. So here is a group to depict how we can do rainwater harvesting at our house.
What is that? You can't understand.
He's saying about how the water is wasting in the world.
How to save this rainwater?
Here, it's a model rainwater harvesting. All the rainwater is collected from the rooftop and it goes to a tank through a narrow pipe. It is filtered and it goes into another tank which is used for underground water.
Yes, there is another way drip irrigation. It is usable in everywhere and it is a technique of watering the plants by using narrow tubes which delivers the water to the bases of the plant, and it is very usable and it save water from farmers.
Can we use this water for other purposes also?
Yes.
Can you list few purposes?
Agricultural purpose, use it to recharge the groundwater and for fielding.
Yes, ma'am. You can use it for many other domestic purposes. Right. So now let us learn through a small video. We can see 71% of the earth is covered by water, which is around 2/3 of the earth. But the usable water is very less. Through a skit they have demonstrated nicely. The usable water is very less. What is the reason for this? Why the water which is fit for usage is becoming less? Why the availability of water is less? So these are the reasons, children. Increasing population, industries, anything. See, when population is increased, we need more clothing, we need more materials to use. Everything is preparing industries. To prepare anything, we need to use water. Then we need to grow more crops to take food. So during agricultural practices also, lot of water is getting used. So this is a technique. Drip irrigation is a technique. It's a boon for farmers where there is less water. Instead of growing 10 plants with the water, using this method we can grow 100 plants or more than 100 plants. Even weeds won't grow in this. So we can even protect from weeds and we can grow the plants nicely. So let us learn how this is done in time. You can see here the water from the surface of the earth evaporates and then it becomes water vapor. Water vapor becomes water and then it forms water cycle. So here we can see some tips to save water. You can see here she is washing car with lot of water. Is it correct or this is the correct way? Correct. Boiling water, water and a cloth, mopping. Then running tap. Here tap is off. Which is right? Tap is off. Here how much of water she is giving for this potted plants? Here limited water. So these are the ways we can save water. Rainwater harvesting is another method to save water. We can see here from the roof the water is collected to the ground. You can see when rain comes the water naturally fills oceans, rivers, lakes, streams, ponds and other water bodies. So what is rainwater harvesting? Catching, collecting and storing rainwater. Write it down children. Catching, collecting and storing rainwater is called rainwater harvesting. See clouds falling and then it is becoming rain which forms and water and then it fills the oceans, lakes and all other water bodies. So whatever water falls on the rooftop will go waste. So instead of wasting we can collect it in the storage tank here. We can collect it in the storage tank and we can filter it and we can keep it in the storage tank. And the same water also we can use it for our domestic purposes. That is at home we are doing washing, cleaning, mopping, washing utensils, washing clothes, all that we can use this water. You can see how the water is getting filtered here. Okay, and there is another method called roof water from the roof is sent to the pit. This will recharge the groundwater so that in future when we need we can dig borewell and we can use this water. So there are two types of water saving here. One is rainwater harvesting using tank. The other one is rainwater harvesting using pit. Using pit means it will recharge the groundwater. Okay children. So this is the way we can save. Even the other places in the roads, you can see these drains are there. Water will be collected in these drains and it will be sent to the storage tank. Then this can be purified and we can use it. See when rain falls it is filling this into this drain and this is connected to the storage tank. This can be used for future use. So instead of seeping into the soil, the water can be stored in the canals. Understood children? Yes ma'am.
The water from the rooftop is collected in this storage tank, and this can be filtered and used by this tap. It is used for domestic uses, and it can also recharge the underground water. It can be stored and filtered. It can be used for recharging underground water.
Okay, so all of you understood the purpose of rainwater harvesting. water. Because water is precious. Save water. You can see here also. What does this picture see?
On the tap, catch the water droplet.
Yes. So we should stop making taps. Right. Children, can you suggest few ways which you can follow in your life to save water?
We should off the tap when it's not necessary.
When not in use, off the tap. Wonderful point.
If the tap is leaking, call a plumber and fix.
Very good. Fix the leaking taps immediately.
Use limit water.
Use limited water. Very good. One more point anybody could give? Whatever we are washing the vegetables, can we use that water?
We can water the plants.
Yes, we can water the plants using that water. So children,
Use water.
yeah. So I'll give you 5 minutes time, children. You can prepare a poster putting your ideas to save water. It can have few words and a picture. The meaning, it should depict the meaning, save water. Children, you can show the posters which you have done.
Water is precious. Don't waste it. Use it wisely. Just think of people who are walking miles for just a drop of water. So don't waste it. Save water to save future. Don't waste the water. Please save the water. Somebody is wasting the water. Don't waste water. Save water, save life.
Save water, save life.
Save every drop of water.
Water is a precious resource. Don't waste water. Don't waste a drop of water also. Save water, save life.
No water, no life. Save water, save nature.
Save water, save earth.
Save every drop of water. Now we are getting sufficient water, but some people suffering without water. So please don't waste water. Save water, save life.
Water is so precious in our life. So save the water, save life.
Save every drop of water for future use.
Life is nothing without water. Please so save water, save life. Please save the water. Please save the water. ಅಂತರ್ಜಲ ರಕ್ಷಿಸಿ ಜೀವಗುಣ ಉಳಿಸಿ. Don't waste water. Save water, save life. Some people suffering without water. Water is so precious on the earth. So please save the water. Don't waste the water.
Every drop of water is very precious. So please save water, save plants.
हमारा जल हमारा जीवन.
जल है तो कल है.
Save water, save life.
Save water, save life.
Save the water. It is very precious.
Save life.
Save water for future use.
पानी बचाओ, पेड़ उगाओ. Save water, save life. Save water, save plant. Save water, save life. Water is a precious source of life.
Save every drop of water. Water is so precious. Every drop counts. So save water.
If you have water, you can think of the future. So let's save water and save the life.
Every drop counts, so don't waste the water.
So, you can wear your water posters. We'll go for a water saving song and dance, children. Wonderful children. You are the citizens of tomorrow. When you are saving water, definitely the world will be happy. We all will get sufficient water required for us. Learned in today's class. We understood and we are going to implement that water is a precious resource and we have to save water. That is the main concept which we have learned and which we can use it for our life. Right, children? So, what are the things we have learned from the beginning? Let us quickly summarize. We have learned water is a precious resource. We have learned 3 forms of water. Momita, can you see the forms of water?
Yes, ma'am. Solid,
Solid.
liquid,
Solid has the shape ice cube. Then liquid
gas.
flows and then moves. Then
Gas.
gas. It escapes. So children, at the end of this class, we are going to play a game. It is in the form of quiz come game. Right? So when I am telling you, like for example, if I am telling you I have a ice cube or anything related to the solid, if I give a clue, you have to sit like this. Because solid doesn't move. The molecules in it are tightly packed. Right? Then when I say liquid, you can just move your hand slowly. Liquids flow and move. It occupies the shape of the container. When I say or when I give a clue for gas, you can slowly get up, moving your hand up. Understood, children? Then we have learned the importance of water. What are the importance of water we have learned?
Water is used for drinking,
Water is used for drinking,
bathing, cooking,
bathing, cleaning, swimming. Do you know? It is said that the first life has emerged in water, aquatic life. So water is also a habitat, living place for many animals. Agricultural purposes, industries. So we can say totally if there is no water, no life. Right? Then we have learned the sources of water. What are the sources of water? Primary source of water is rain. Then rainwater becomes groundwater, seeps into the ground as groundwater, and then it runs off on the surface as surface water, which joins to oceans, rivers, seas, lakes, and other waters. Understood, children? Okay. Then what else we learned? Yes, we have learned water cycle. That is a cyclic process where water is evaporated. First step, evaporation,
Precipitation.
in evaporation, water is converted to water vapor due to sun's heat. Okay, then in the second step, condensation, water vapor comes near, cools and then forms water droplets. So water vapor is converted to water. This is condensation. Along with evaporation, we have seen transpiration. Transpiration occurs in plants. Plants. excess water is removed through the tiny pores in the plants called stomata. Then the next step is precipitation. Precipitation is
Falling down.
water droplets fall down. Water droplets fall as rain. As rain, hail, snow, etc. Understood, children? So we have learned water cycle, and then we have learned the need to save water, and one among the methods to save water is rainwater harvesting. The Taraka mantra of rainwater harvesting is catch water where it falls. Very good. Catch water or collect water. You can say collect or catch. Collect and catch water
Where it falls.
where it falls. Then store it for future use. Store it for future use. So if we save water, we can use it for future. Whatever rooftop water is stored, that is called rooftop harvesting. That can be stored in the pits to recharge the groundwater, and also it can be stored in the tanks, filtered, and we can use it for domestic use. In roadside, canals, check dams, through drains, we can save it, and we can save it in the storage tank. We can revive the dried river using this technique. Understood, children? So now this is the end of the class, and the methods to save water we have learned. You also suggested many methods which we can follow together in our life. Now let us start the game. Before game, I will tell you the rules of the game. You will enjoy the game. Children, I will give you clue. You need to find out what is the answer, and you need to act upon that, and you need to tell that word, one word. Okay. For example, rainwater harvesting. So I will be telling something related to rainwater harvesting. Then you can stand up and you can, like this you can do. That is, you are catching the water, right? And then you are keeping it for the future use. And you can tell the word rainwater harvesting. I have already told you no solid, liquid, gas. So like that. Here you can see, if it is water cycle, there are 3-4 steps in this. When I say evaporation, from your place you will slowly get up and do like this and say evaporation. I will give you the clue for that. Right? When I say condensation, you can sit together, move together. Then when I say precipitation, you can do your hand like this. Right? When I say transpiration, you can move to a plant and you can show the transpiration. Understood, children? Are you ready for the game? Yes, ma'am. Shall we start the game?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any doubt till now whatever we learned?
No, ma'am.
We will start the game. So the first question. I am very cold. Just now I am taken from freezer. Solid. Very good, children. I flow and move. Liquid. When I condense, I become water. Otherwise, I am freely moving in the air.
Evaporation.
Evaporation. What is the state of matter?
Gas.
Water vapor. Right. When clouds come near, hit together, lightning and thunder occurs. I fall down.
Precipitation.
When I fall down on the earth, the whole earth or the part where I am falling very happy. grasses turn green, they are very happy. Farmers are happy. When I fall. Precipitation. Precipitation, what is that? I means? Rain. Rain. Very good, children. Shall we go to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Floating A, but I cannot be seen by you. Very good. Water vapor. Water vapor floats in the air. We cannot see. That is why sometimes when we take hot tea and all, we get droplets on the spectacles. Right. Come together and fall down along with the rain in the form of solid ice. Plants also remove the excess water through the tiny pores. Very good. Transpiration. Okay, all this water removed from the evaporation and transpiration condense to form condensation. What is it form? Clouds. So what is the motto of this class, children?